Not that it took very long. Anyway, we're going to head into set 8 as soon as I get that loaded. drunkDRIVER versus Plasma, who is playing under an account named Mangabe. On Polar Night as well. So, here we are. So, spawning in the north, although he is playing under an account named Mangabe today, is our red Zerg, known better as a Vortex eSports Plasma. And spawning in the south, playing as our teal Terran, we have drunkDRIVER for Team Guns and Roaches. So that early Overlord Scout being sent out, and honestly, nothing else really going on at this point in the game. So, for those of you who may be joining me anew and not familiar with the Chobo Team League, Chobo Team League is a league of players from bronze all the way up to diamond. Get together once a week and play some games. You can get together anytime during the week with your opponent. So all of the games are played regardless of whether a team is already won or not. So you're going to see that ace match, even if Guns N' Roaches takes this. Our current score being 4-3 in favor of Guns N' Roaches. It is a team league setup, so it is not any sort of all-kill. It is somewhat similar to SC2 Pro League, except that the ace match is a best of 3. The rest of them are all best of 1s. The ace match is between 2 Diamond League players. Anyway, I believe this is a Gold League match. Honestly, I don't remember. I should look at that quickly. Yes, this is a Gold League match. Anyway, back into our game. So we see that SCV Scout going across, and the SCV Scout is going to see a hatch first. No surprise out of a Zerg player. Hatch first is actually pretty typical against a Terran. And out of our Terran player, we see pretty typical supply depot, bunker, marine on the way. Cute little Carbot stars everywhere. Gotta love the Carbot stars. Not as much as the Carbot circle. Anyway, looks like this Overlord may in fact not be long for this world, which would be a heck of a pickup for drunkDRIVER at this point. Probably supply blocking Mangabe for quite a while. He did get the scouting info it wanted, but it ain't gonna live. He did already have another Overlord on the way, so he kind of knew that that was coming, though. In the meantime, we've got a bunker coming down on the low ground to protect this new CC. And the spawning pool is finished up. Gas on the way. Otherwise, lots of droning up back home for Mangabe. drunkDRIVER is the Terran player. I'm mixing them up for a moment. Anyway, that bunker is about to complete, giving drunkDRIVER a pretty good defensive position. SCV just kind of hanging out. Hey dude, get to work. There he goes. See, they listen when I talk to them. So, another SCV. Looks like it's hanging about and scouting. Probably scouting to see if he's got a third yet. Scouted both third locations. Confirmed that there isn't one. In the meantime, Mangabe looks to be getting down a Roach War. Interesting to see against Bio. He has scouted that in Bio, so you don't see that sort of a thing very often. Not sure if he's just getting that as a defensive measure to defend against any Hellions he sees, or if he's actually going to do some sort of Roach push. In any case, he's taking the second gas. Sending more drones down to the natural. Actually canceling a drone? Odd choice. So, Baneling Nest coming down for Manga Bay. Or Plasma, as he is officially known. I'll probably randomly call him by both names. I'll try to keep to the one on the screen so you can understand it, though. In the meantime, we have drunkDRIVER collecting more and more Marines down here. Zergling hanging out. Not sure why it's here. It should be here, but it's here. I have no idea why. Very strange choice. This one properly holding the watchtower. Anyway, we have more Zerglings on the way for Plasma back home. In fact, that's a good amount of Zerglings, and what we're seeing, we're gonna see some Roach Bane. The Lings may be slow Lings, but Roach Bane can be a pretty good break push, and that's what we're gonna see here. See one Zergling going forward to scout, sees the position of the troops, and now Zerglings and Banelings and Roaches. Oh my. Oh my. He is somewhat prepared with 2 bunkers, but these Banelings doing a number on the SCVs from the natural. The remaining Roaches able to handle the remaining bits of bio. They're going to pull back. They could have taken that fight, but they're going to pull back for the moment. Waiting for those Zerglings to arrive and make sure they can take that fight. As Roaches aren't that great against Marauders, but Zerglings, even slow, are pretty good against Marauders. Giving up a mule trying to escape there. The Zergling things doing what they can to keep the Roaches alive. 2 Widow Mines going down, that might be a saving grace, but in the meantime he's completely lost his natural and all of his army for the moment. Now what I'd expect is to see more Banelings being morphed in here. 3 more bunkers being attempted to be put down. Not sure that's a good plan. But it's not being attacked yet. Now they see them. Yep, those bunkers were never going to go out. It just wasn't going to happen. And drunkDRIVER just GG's out at this point. Plasma having taken it with that nice Roach Bane bust. That'll be it for that game, and what that means is that our ace match, well, it certainly wasn't useless this week. 4-4 going into the ace match. So, our ace match was between Ninkasi and Ascaria. Ace matches are between Diamond League players. Oh, except that it wasn't actually played. Our ace match was also a walkover, so that's actually it for this set. The ace match being won as a walkover for Vortex. So each team getting 1 walkover, and our real score being 3-4, and therefore our end score being 4-5 in favor of Vortex. Yep, we won that week. Alright, so that being done, I'm actually going to pause the stream for just a moment, if for no other reason than to make my VODs easier to cut up. Have a drink, take a short break, then I'm going to head right back up here and pick another set to do another stream of. Heck, maybe I'll get through 3 if the other one's that fast too. That was by far the fastest of these I've done so far. Anyway, thanks for watching, and hopefully, if you're watching, you'll be back in, 10-15 minutes when I'm starting my next one.